Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about the relevance of artificial intelligence in project management. This presentation is based on a research conducted in collaboration with Associate Professor Rebecca Daniela Vlachov. Just some quick information about me. Currently, I'm working as a project manager in Croatian IT company. My PhD thesis is connected to innovation, to new product development, and digital transformation. Also, I am a board member of IPMA Croatia and global head of IPMA Special Interest Group Innovation and Change. But let's talk more about our research. In today's fast-changing business environment, many organizations, both public and private, are adopting project-based work to keep up with market demands. While project management is not a new concept, it has become more important in recent years for helping organizations stay competitive by developing new products faster and embracing new technologies more quickly. AI, or artificial intelligence, is also gaining a lot of attention in project management. It has the ability to analyze large amounts of data, to find patterns, but also to learn from that data. And this actually makes it a valuable tool in helping to complete many project-related tasks. What is interesting is that according to Gartner analysis, by 2030, 80% of project management tasks will be taken over by AI, with, of course, support from machine learning, the Internet of Things, and big data. And this will transform how project management works, making tasks more efficient by automating process. But AI will also help solve problems similar to how the human brain processes information. And this will also bring significant changes to the profession and improve how projects are managed. Already there are several areas where AI is being applied in project management. For example, in selecting projects, AI can help organizations choose the right projects and prioritize them effectively. But also it can help in allocating resources. For example, it assigns tasks and resources like people more efficiently. AI can also assist in defining project scopes and managing schedules while considering limited resources, but also it can help in monitoring progress. AI is also good at testing and identifying potential problems early on. But it can also help with decision-making and it keeps communication clear by sharing relevant knowledge and updates. The aim of this research is to contribute to profession by examining the course of development of literature on the connection between the concepts of artificial intelligence and project management, but also to determine areas that have been sufficiently researched, but also those that have not received enough attention. The initial search identified 150 articles, and after a detailed manual review, 44 papers were omitted from further analysis as they were not related to the object of this research. On the remaining 105 articles, a bibliographic analysis was made using VOS Viewer software. Our bibliometric analysis reveals 4 distinct but related clusters representing different research areas arising from the observation of the application of artificial intelligence in project management. And now we will discuss these clusters into more detail. Red cluster represents articles dealing with the topic project management and technologies within artificial intelligence. And based on this red cluster, we can conclude that AI-based tools improve project success by integrating agility, big data, and artificial intelligence. And this combination of technologies actually helps companies better assess their project's potential and success. In Green Cluster, researchers talked about how AI can help project managers by optimizing resources, automating tasks, and improving risk management. For example, genetic algorithms, they are used to predict project success and improve project outcomes. Yellow cluster is related to forecasting project success with the help of artificial intelligence. Here we can conclude that AI models help predict projects' characteristics, such as budget, or however, there are still challenges when it comes to forecasting in uncertain environments. And last but not least, Blue Cluster is connected to application of neural networks. Neural networks, also combined with other AI methods like fuzzy logic, can help improve decision-making and predict project success more accurately. These tools can actually adapt to various situations and constantly improve their accuracy over time. In conclusion, we can say that artificial intelligence has had a major impact on improving project success rates, primarily by automating routine tasks. It helps project managers forecast project timelines, but also allocate resources and manage risks more effectively. And this all leads to better efficiency and greater competitiveness for organizations. But on the other hand, AI has not yet fully realized its potential. Since it was primarily used for routine activities, so it is still expected that the role of project manager will be key in strategic activities, in managing complex adaptive systems, in working with stakeholders. So we can conclude that project managers are still a key to managing stakeholder relationships, interpreting artificial intelligence data, and guiding projects in uncertain environments. The future research streams in the context of artificial intelligence in project management should also emphasize certain key areas. Looking ahead, it is really important for project managers to focus on upskilling their teams in artificial intelligence technologies. Training programs and strategies that enhance AI skills will be crucial in the future. Additionally, encouraging collaboration among employees will also help organizations integrate AI smoothly, ensuring they remain competitive in this new digital area. Thank you for your attention.